Morning everyone, it's Sunday, March 23rd here. It's 5:30 in the morning here. I just woke up to some fresh powder, so that's fun. And yeah, I'm just getting ready to leave here to go to the farm. It's just a 5-minute drive. So I'm here now at the farm, just got in the barn, and I'll give you a little tour of the milk house quick. We walk in, we got our milk tank, which can hold up to 10,000 liters. Then we got our buffer tank right here. This is, I believe, 600 liters. And then robots are currently washing right now, that's why that's lit up. And here we got our office. One thing I gotta do yet is every day we gotta turn our wheel here, our breeding wheel. So that's that. And then I just gotta turn it to the correct date, which is the 23rd. So up there, hard to see, shows it. But yeah, that's our breeding wheel. And this is when they're calving. This is when they go to the bull. We bull breed. This is when they're pregnant. And then at this stage, down here we're drying off. And that's how we keep track of our cows at Hodel Farm. Okay, so we walk in here and we got our straw pack animals. We got our headlock thingy, chute. Wait, bear with me. Let's turn on the lights. Yeah, that's one robot there. And then our middle. And then second robot's there. Oh, let me grab a shovel and a scraper. So this is the cow's feed bunk. It's called a WeLink feed system. So this and this, they have a motor. And there's a shaft that goes all the way, and then there's a gear down in here, like a rack and pinion, and it moves in and out. So we're able to move our feed fence in and out as they eat. And I have to move it all the way out to feed to be able to get the TMR in here. There's like, I don't know, maybe 6 inches of play on each side with the TMR in here, so it's pretty tight. But yeah, you see most of the ladies are laying down right now, producing milk, chewing cud. And this is pretty typical for leftovers right now. I think I'm gonna go down with their ration a little bit today. But yeah, this is the barn. And then in here we got cows that are coming for calving. So our close-up pen, cat there. First thing I gotta do is scrape our feed bunk where they stand to eat on both sides. So then when I let the feeder out, it's nice and clean here. So that's what I'm gonna do. As you can see, this is my cat. Follows me everywhere in the barn. His name's Moses, called Momo. But yeah, I just want to kind of explain to you guys our feeding system, since it's different than other farms, kinda. So here's our dry cows on this side. And pregnant heifers are also there. And then these are heifers that are coming for breeding on this side. It's right here. So they eat from the same ration. This is theirs. They get fed every 2 days right now. They got fed yesterday, that's why they got so much left. That'll be enough to tie them over for today yet. So I don't have to feed them today. But then in the back you see lots of milk cows, right? Where I was just scraping before. So that's that feeder. So the back is the older part of the barn. So that was originally where it was cut off, and then you see like there, that's the added on part in 2013 or 2015, I believe. I think 2013. Not too sure, I was young then. But yeah, so this feeder here, actually, this one's hydraulic. So it's got hydraulic pistons right here. Go in and out. Cat would move. So you see, so this one, this pushes like nothing. But the other ones are electric motors, like I explained before, with the rack and pinion gear. And those, I prefer the hydraulic. But it works. So after I'm done scraping down the feed alleys where they eat, then I'll come over here. So that's our pump. And then the agitator right there. So what I gotta do is turn the agitator on. And that's gonna turn our agitator on. And down there, you can't see it, but there's an impeller. And that's gonna mix the cow. Oop. And then we have scrapers in our barn. So we got 4 alleys where the scrapers run. We'll see right there, that one's heading its way back. And so they're hydraulic scrapers, not cables. And yeah, I love them. Just sit here, we got grates, which is kind of a pain because you see the straw doesn't want to go down. I'll have to fork that later on. But it's a safety feature because these are dry cows here. And if one calves early or you have the wrong date and she calves when she's in here, which you hope doesn't happen, but has happened because humans make errors, then at least the calf can't fall down, the grates will catch it. So that's the upside. The downside is every day we gotta fork that down twice a day, which is not a big deal. All right, we're back in the feed bunk here, and now we're gonna put this out and that out so I'm able to drive in here. Okay, pretty sure we tripped the breaker there. Yeah, so I tripped the breaker because if you let that side out too far, then it trips it and then that side won't work. So I gotta go reset that. Not a big deal, just that's why it's not out. But yeah, so this is electric. The drive motor, shaft, rack and pinion. Now watch the hydraulic. Get ready. rigging it nicely because I'm gonna have to drive over their feed with the TMR because I'm gonna be backing into the barn here. So to be able to feed milk cows, I have to drive over the dry cows and heifers feed, which is not ideal, but you make it work, right? So I just reset that breaker now, and now the feeder's working again. So we actually have one of the access panels removed because we just have to work on it shortly. So actually I can show you guys how it works, the rack and pinion gear style. Look at this goofball. I swear this cat's like a dog. Everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. He even eats the cow's feet sometimes. So that's how the rack and pinion gear works. You can kind of see it. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. Alright, so feed bunk's ready for feeding. And I just got one more chore to do before I go grab the TMR and start feeding. So I gotta do here in front, in between two robots, gotta scrape this alleyway here. She's gonna come say hi. You gonna say hi? What? So I'm just down here by the robot actually, because I just spotted an air leak. So let's go fix that quick. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's like, and I think it's, yeah, it's right here. See that? That's broken. So what we're gonna do is, no point in milking her like this. I think that's cup number 4. So number 4. Oh yeah. There we go. Let me take that off. We're just gonna now drop that cup down. So now we're able to take this off here. Now I can go replace that. Alright, so I'm just in our office here. I got our milking cup. And what's the problem is the short tube is broken right there. See, not good. That's where the milk goes through. That's the milk side. So, definitely not good. So what we do is, we'll take that off. Screwdriver. So I just took this off. Screwdriver. Now we're gonna take this part off, because I need this black piece. I just stabbed myself. That's nice. So I need this. And this is our new short tube. See the difference? And these are so tight to jam these in. If you have robots, you must know. I don't know if I'm the only one who does this. I use propane. Torch. Fire her up. Make it hot. Just heat it a little, right? Now it's hot, right? Now it's gonna do little diameter to longer hose. So like that. And then you're able to force it on. Really, really nice for a nice tight fit. This trick is awesome. At the start, you used to do it with no propane. Oh my gosh, your hands hurt. So yeah, this works great. Probably not the only one who does it. So yeah, then we'll put it back on our milking cup. So we got short side is milk and then long side is air. So since we were leaking out of our milk side, our vacuum could be sucking stuff up like straw or anything maybe that fell off our udder, and that's going into the milk line. I mean, the filter's going to filter it out, yeah, but it can create IBC, individual bacteria count, right? And we want to watch for stuff like that. So if I see something like this, hopefully catch it in time and be able to replace it. Now we're ready to go put it back on the robot. The nice thing about Deal Valve robots is you see this is the cup number 4 that wasn't milked properly. This guy's a 3-titter, so that one doesn't even exist. But yeah, so you see normally it's 3.7 kg. Now she's giving 2.1. So she didn't milk out properly. So nice thing about Deal Valve, not to bash lately, but you can't do this, is got on manual mode. I can go hit cup number 4 and my cup's gonna drop, and I can take it and attach it. I took too long. I gotta do it again. So it's hard with the camera. So I'll take it and attach it, and now I can only milk that 1 teat, that 1/4, and you'll see, there you go. So I can only milk that 1/4, and she's gonna be milked out perfectly. That way, no issues down the road. So now we're gonna turn that back to automatic, and make sure this is on auto, and that's that. Barn here. I got both tractors here. I got TMR tractor, the mixer wagon, and also the loader tractor, because I got to take out their leftovers so we can put fresh feed down. So let's do that. feed bunk's clean. Now we're ready to back in our TMR mixer. So we just started my water up, and I'm gonna let that pour in before. Usually I'll start the tractor and we're mixing while we're putting water in, but right now I just want to show you guys. It's gonna be loud when I mix. So putting my water in, I have my grain in already, and I got my palm fat, which is white stuff right there. Now I'm gonna turn the tractor on. That's gonna do its mix, and then we'll finally be ready for these girls to get some feed. It's a long process. Me? You hungry? Tractor almost didn't want to go. I'll give it like 16, 1700 RPM. Mixer tractor's mixing right now, letting the water in, and while it does that, I'm gonna push down these grates here so it doesn't jam up the scraper later on. See the manure pumps going down, piston, hard to see. My eyes are, or your eyes are probably better than mine. But yeah, you see cylinders coming up now. So basically how it works, it's like a giant syringe. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's the piston. And on top of the piston is self-lubricating, where you just put oil in, and then it coats the body of the piston nice, or the body nicely, so the piston rides up and down smoothly. So yeah, so we let that run for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, sorry, and our water is done now soon, and that's gonna have to mix for another 11 minutes after the water. So yeah, we're by our mixing wagon in the feed bunk. I just shut the water off, so it's got to mix for 11 minutes. So I'm gonna go find our worker. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm making YouTube now.
Oh, okay.
Now you're the star. You want to introduce yourself?
No.
Say your name.
I'm Jamie.
Where are you from?
Quebec.
Favorite chocolate?
Favorite what?
Favorite chocolate?
Coffee crisp.
Good choice. Favorite cow in the barn? I saw her this morning.
Oh, you did?
She's on the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. go, guys. Finished feeding. And you seen at the end, I got 400 kg left in there. That's for our front straw pack. So like the animals I showed you at the very beginning this morning, where like when you first walk into the barn. So that's for them. So yeah, you see they're fed. Let's go push their feed gate together so they can eat. All right, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoy. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. All I got left to do in the barn is I gotta muck stalls, we gotta do the bedding in the straw pack, and we gotta feed the little heifers in the back the grain. But that will all be one other video because this is enough for this one. So yeah, see you guys.